moving into the, that topic area. Well, not really, but kind of. What was your first ever games console or thing you played games on? And like first games you played.
Okay, so we're gonna ditch mobile because that doesn't count. Because I could be like my iPod Touch, but you know, well, my dad's iPod Touch, and then I accidentally flushed it down the toilet. Not gonna talk about it.
Impressive.
Luckily, he was ill the day I did it. So I went and told him, and he was just in bed like, oh, it's okay, it's fine, don't worry. I was like, sweet.
Tactical.
Yeah. So I would say... So I was pretty new to gaming. Never had a DS.
Nope, me neither.
Never had a Game Boy.
Nope, me neither.
I started at the Wii.
Never had a Wii.
My family used to be very strict when it came to how much time I spent watching TV as a kid.
Me too. Yeah, 100%.
It used to be like an hour a day. How much time I spent gaming, and all of that. So they would never buy me, and I was never really into it because I never was allowed to play it enough to get super into it. But then we got the Wii. I loved it. Even me and my mum used to play like Guitar Hero and stuff. It was so fun. I'm gonna buy it at some point. I'm gonna go and buy because we have a Wii somewhere. I'm gonna go buy Guitar Hero because they don't make it anymore, so I have to go get it secondhand.
CX.
Yeah, it's super expensive, Guitar Hero still. But we played Grand Tour. Grand Tour we played all the time.
Wii Resort. That was my favorite.
So yeah, I had the Wii, but I guess that was more of a family console. So when we actually push over to me having a console, it was a PS2.
Wow.
No, PS3, not PS2. I've played PS2 because my friend had it. I had a PS3. I can't remember how old I was.
Probably about, yeah.
So I had a PS3, and my family are pretty religious and all that, so I wasn't able to have games that were over my age and all of that.
Literally 100%. Same here.
So honestly, when I hit 16, I was so excited. Even for 15, because there's a couple games that you can get when you're 15. I think there's a Tom Clancy's that's a 15 or something. One of the old ones. But FIFA was my game that I played all the time.
Never played it.
Really?
Until recent games, yeah. So
see, I played it ages for loads. Like literally, I played it all the time when I was younger. Now, don't play it ever.
So
because it's just I find it boring now.
Well, it's the same thing. The way I started was a case of no phone, no PSP, no Nintendo, anything like that.
Oh, the PSP!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Memories there.
So
my friend had one of them, and I was like, "Damn, that's cool."
Laura still got one. She showed me hers the other day.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like an old Switch, isn't it?
Yeah, literally. Pretty much.
And a less successful Switch.
Yeah, that's also true. So I had the Xbox original, which was my first ever console first ever thing I ever played any games on.
Wow, you had the original.
The original. I've had every single generation of Xbox, pretty much.
Would you ever move over to PS4 to PlayStation? Never.
Unless there was some big, massive reason in the next generation of consoles to come out that meant that the PlayStation, for whatever reason, became so far superior than Xbox.
I swear Xbox have upped their. I swear they've upped their price to play online.
No, they did for 2 days, and then the backlash was so bad they reduced it again.
Okay, good. But okay, so I get it. I get that, but do you not feel that Xbox just don't care about users?
No.
I have an Xbox. Okay, like you can see, I have an Xbox One S.
Same, mine's right there.
I use it for TV. That's it.
Why?
But obviously, because I have a PC.
Oh yeah, you play your games on PC, but I've had no issues.
I feel that PlayStation want to give back to their community so much more. Hence why you have so many incredible exclusives.
But see, yes and no, because exclusives aren't based on games. They're based on the films that they base them off of, and the content they base them off of. It's the film companies going to PlayStation and not to Xbox. But Xbox have had their own exclusives. Halo, one of the biggest and most successful franchises.
Okay. Now name another one.
I'll get there. Give me a second, because
I rest my case. I rest my case.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's because Xbox doesn't want to give back to the community. It just means they're not making.
Okay, yeah, but PlayStation will be pushing to get.
At the end of the day, PlayStation is its own company, right?
Yeah.
So
it's Microsoft.
Microsoft have got to deal with so many other things because they've got their fingers in so many parties. They can't.
So that's why I would suggest that PlayStation is better.
Maybe for content exclusives, maybe, but at the same time, my time being with Xbox, I've never had any issues when it came to anything. You know, my Xbox One S, it broke. No, did not know why. Nothing. I said I really need this fixed ASAP. They sent me a free postage box. I sent it away, and it was back in my room 2 days later, fully fixed, practically brand new. If anything, it was performing better than it did beforehand. Free of charge, by the way. So when it comes to things custom-wise, I don't see any issues personally. I think that for the most part, it's yes, okay. They might not get as many exclusives, but I feel that's purely because any game company knows that Microsoft are dealing with a lot more.
But I don't think games are going to PlayStation and saying, "Can we be on your console?" Or do you not think PlayStation are going to games and saying, "Can we be the console that represents your game?"
No, it'll be the other way around. From what I understand of it is that, like, say GTA wanted to be exclusive, they would have to.
The whole world blows up because
literally. But you get where I'm going with it. If GTA was to become exclusive, they would have to approach. Say if they wanted Xbox to do it, they would approach Xbox and say, "We want to be exclusive for your console."
Okay, but then
Microsoft
answer me.
will then give them funding for it.
So why do all the companies go to PlayStation and not Xbox?
Maybe because PlayStation's just bigger. I'd imagine there's probably more PlayStation sales out there than Xbox sales.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel
especially more,
I feel that because it's Microsoft, they care, obviously they care, but they've got so much going on, they don't put as much effort. And PlayStation isn't its own company, it's Sony.
Yeah.
Like
No, but to be real, Sony definitely do not do as much as Microsoft do.
But that's why I would suggest that Sony and PlayStation's better as well, because they're able to put more time and effort in.
But this is purely talking about exclusives here. Like, I would 100%. I have wanted to play the Spider-Man games and
Witcher.
Witcher's not exclusive. Witcher's on Xbox.
Oh no, sorry, not Witcher.
And so's The Last of Us.
Yeah,
that's on Xbox as well. The Last of Us.
I swear it didn't come out on Xbox.
I've literally got all the games installed.
Yeah, I swear it didn't come out first though.
I don't know whether it came out first or not, but they're all on Xbox. I've played them all.
This may just be my knowledge of consoles out the window because I just don't know anymore.
But I like I said, I've wanted to play.
I totally get you.
But I'd imagine there's a lot of PlayStation fans out there that would say, "Wow, I wish we had Halo," after seeing Halo gameplay. So I feel like it's very back and forth. And yes, I might not. At the end of the day, my experience with gaming has been very recent. and I'm talking like the last 2-3 years, kind of recent.
Yeah.
I like beforehand, like you were saying, my time with games was purely based off of when my parents let me, and I was only allowed to play Forza games rated my age. I played a lot of PES, Pro Evolution Soccer, because I didn't because they won't get me FIFA because it was too expensive. Whereas PES is always
totally
cheap. So
yeah,
it did the
you
job.
Get the wish. You get the wish version of FIFA.
But when I went 16, Need for Speed, and a couple shooter games. When I was 15, 16, I was playing Ghost Recon with my dad. Wait, is Ghost Recon Xbox exclusive? I swear it is. I've not seen that on PlayStation. Ghost Recon. I think that's
I'm not sure.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, I'm pretty sure that's Xbox only.
I don't know.
I definitely have not seen it, but I don't know.
I got this thing called a PC. It does it all for me.
Fairs. But
I think it's all personal preference. I mean, when it comes to controller, all my days give me an Xbox controller. What are PlayStation controllers?
I was literally about to say my biggest reason for staying with Xbox is because once you start with an Xbox controller, you cannot go to a PlayStation one. Well, you can, but not with extreme difficulty.
And I'd say the other way around. But as someone who went from a PS3, which I chose because the Xbox 360 you had to pay to play online, and I was playing FIFA at this point.
Yeah.
All of my mates were on Xbox, and I didn't have to. No, all of my mates were on PlayStation, and I didn't have to. Were they on PlayStation?
I don't know. You kind of fucked up here.
I had a couple. Yeah, I had a couple mates on both. To be fair,
right.
But the fact I didn't have to pay to play online sold it. That's why if you had Xbox 360 next to a PS3, PS3 100%, because they let anyone play online. Yeah. But then you hit PS4 and Xbox One, and both is to pay. That's when I thought, I'm swapping over to Xbox now, because all the rest of my mates were on Xbox, all moving to Xbox.
I just feel like Xbox comes with some better specs as well. Definitely the Series.
I don't know about the new
PS5 compared to Series X. I'm pretty sure the Series X outdid the PS5 a lot, especially with the PS5's party chat feature that went up because they were recording all the chats and started banning people.
Were they actually?
Yeah, because they were recording and they were flagging certain keywords and shit like that. They might go against guidelines. But see, Sony did that, whereas Xbox wouldn't dare touch that.
But I kind of get it.
In America, maybe, yeah, because of
chill.
I've read stories of there was a kid who joked online whilst playing Fortnite or something, saying that he was going to go up and shoot his school with his dad's M16, and the police turned up and arrested him the next day. The kid was like 14.
Yeah.
But they arrested him just to make sure that he didn't do anything.
That's mad. But okay, I think this is going to be a podcast in itself.
Yeah, Splinter Cell. That was a good game.
Answer me this, okay? Answer me this. Do you know another industry? Sorry, do you know another industry that is more in the casual sense of the gaming industry? Okay.
Yeah.
That is more, especially someone who's come from COD, that is more sexist. Okay, more racist. Do you know another industry that is more sexist and racist than the gaming industry, especially Call of Duty?
Not even remotely. Football's probably the next thing down, and that's a far way off as of times at the moment.
This is the thing. It is mad.
It is
absolutely insane. The stuff that people think they could get away with because
some of the things.
Look at it, it's over a screen.
I was lurking in my friend's stream the other day. She was streaming S&D. She's probably one of the best COD players I've ever played with. Yeah. She's fucking phenomenal. Like, she's there running a fucking SPR and a pistol, but she's literally jumping corners and quick scoping everyone. And it's a bunch of little Timmies, as Tim Tapman was saying. There's a bunch of little Timmies running on the other end, screaming, "Oh, you're a slag, you're a bitch," and all that.
Honestly,
like, you don't know what half those words mean, lads. Just cut it out.
And like,
let's not go.
But the thing is, it doesn't. No, we won't go into it too much. But there's one thing that really pissed me off, and this was someone I saw on TikTok. They got their account. They had like 2,500 followers on Twitch.
Right. Wow.
And
Twitch.
they got their account permanently banned
because of what other people are saying.
Because someone said they saw they were streaming, they went into their game, they screamed the N-word down the game.
What?
So it came up on their stream, banned straight away, lost all progress of like 8 years.
I saw the same thing actually, and not that it was on Minecraft, and we talked about this because it's my one issue with streaming with viewers. I'm not but
building things that were
building something to do with World War II and a certain party during World War II. Because I try to avoid all things so that don't happen to me. But they built the emblem symbol for that party in their base and invited this streamer who they knew was live to come see it, and they got banned permanently. And apparently he's still fighting the case for his account back because it's not his fault. But we'll move on.
But this is the thing. Imagine if you got a Call of Duty moderator, someone who actually works for Activision, and just said, "Just come play a game of S&D with me."
They probably know. Though. This is the thing. They probably know.
But I don't think they understand because they don't listen to party chats, do they? So if I'm there playing with my friend Esme, who I play with loads, okay, and we're just chatting.
Yeah.
If they completely undercover came in as a moderator for Activision and just heard what people said, I guarantee, I bet you, they would not bring out 100%. Another game for a couple years.
100%.
Because they will work their asses off. Literally. Because they will be known as, if people expose them for being probably the most racist and sexist.
Oh, 100%.
Inequality is so real when it comes to gaming.
100%.
It is just insane.
We will talk about this in depth.
Yes, we're gonna do a podcast. We'll get some people in that's gonna actually. We'll try and get a more diverse group of people so we can actually talk about it.